If you are spending your time looking for a single keyword that's going to bring you all of your clients or all of your customers, then you are wasting your time.
Welcome back to Duo On Air. I'm Abby.
And I'm Courtney.
And we're the ex-agency turned entrepreneurial team that puts the Duo in Duo Collective. Our boutique organic marketing agency specializes in SEO, social media strategy, and branding.
We're an everyday pair of business besties / marketing experts obsessed with helping our community learn more about what it takes to run a business.
Which is why on Duo On Air, we're not holding anything back. We're giving you all the info we know about how to grow your business organically so you can be the confident CEO you were made to be.
And how to navigate life as a small business owner.
Whether it's on your own or with your best friend by your side, so grab your coffee
or your mimosa, we don't judge,
and settle in for a quick value-packed episode of Marketing Tips.
Hey friend, before we jump into this episode, we have something really exciting coming up. We are hosting another free masterclass, and this time we're focusing on the biggest question we get asked. How do you choose the perfect SEO keyword? This is the biggest struggle we see across the board, whether it's choosing a keyword for your blog, your sales page, a new product, or simply optimizing your homepage. And we want to eliminate the overwhelm and give you a simple, foolproof system to choosing the perfect keyword, even if you're in a crazy small niche. So here's what we're going to be teaching inside the class. What an SEO keyword is and why you need them on your website, our stupid simple criteria for choosing a keyword with confidence, our favorite keyword research tools, and how to find a good keyword when all else fails. Head over to duocollective.com / the perfect SEO keyword to save your seat, or DM us on Instagram, perfect keyword, and we will send you the link to sign up. Now let's get back to the episode. Welcome back to the Duo On Air podcast. This is episode number 131, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm taking over the show today in a Q&A kind of style, and I wanted to answer some of your biggest SEO keyword questions. Whether you are a very beginner in the world of SEO, whether you've been navigating it for years, these are questions I get from students, from clients, from newbies to experts, and they are some of the most common questions. It turns out that keyword research is actually one of those things we feel least confident in. It doesn't matter how many years you've been in it, we continue to feel not confident about the keywords we're choosing. So I want to answer some of your biggest questions to hopefully take that away and help you really gain some confidence in choosing a keyword, putting it on your website, and testing the results. So let's walk through some of the biggest questions I get asked. Because when you first start navigating into the world of SEO, keywords are usually one of those things that you first hear about. It's like the gateway into SEO, right? Because this is where the search process begins. Someone types a word or multiple words into a search bar and hits enter. So let's talk about the most basic question here. What is a keyword? It's those words that are being typed into a search bar by your ideal audience. And if you aren't using those words on your website or know what those words are, then you're likely not going to show up as a result. So here's the thing. One of the biggest questions I get asked is there such thing as a perfect keyword? And let me tell you, if you are spending your time looking for a single keyword that's going to bring you all of your clients or all of your customers, then you are wasting your time, because there is no such thing as a perfect keyword. I mean, is there really a perfect anything? Chances are people are going to find you in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different keywords, not just one, which is why you need to think about using a lot of different keywords and creating a lot of different types of content. I like to think of keywords as test and learn opportunities, because it really is easy enough to change them, I promise. So let's talk about another question I get asked all the time. Does keyword density matter? In other words, does it matter how often you use a keyword throughout your content? And the answer here is tricky, because it's sometimes. So one of my favorite tools to check and see if that sometimes is a yes or a no is called Keywords Everywhere plugin, and it's for your Chrome browser. So as you're navigating Google search, this little browser will pop up and show you on every single web page the number of words that are being typed on that page, along with the amount of time someone is using a keyword on that page to help you understand, hey, is keyword density going to matter for what's showing up on page 1 of Google? So we actually decided to test this out. We are the best test, right? We kind of test things out on our own website. And to be completely transparent, I oftentimes find that I'm spending all of my energy on my clients or my students rather than spending energy on our own website. So I went ahead and took a peek at one of our sales pages. And naturally, I found a lot of SEO optimizations I could make myself, as well as places where we could add in the keyword to our copy. Now I want to stop right here, because that sounds a little bit like keyword stuffing, right? Just add in the keyword throughout your copy. And it could easily go that far if you aren't really cautious of it. So for us, we wanted to optimize our SEO on Tap page for DIY SEO course rather than just SEO course. So naturally, we've already used SEO course a huge number of times throughout our copy, but we didn't have the word DIY in front of it. So it was a super simple update that wasn't stuffy at all. It didn't look like we were shoving the keyword in places. We were simply adding an additional descriptor to a keyword we've already naturally used throughout our copy. So that is a very important distinction. I do not want you to jump to pages on your website and just start stuffing keywords places. You need to be very strategic about it. So we did this update, went on Google Search Console, crawled the page to make sure this new page could get indexed. And then in less than 2 weeks, we went from being on page 5 or more to being on page 1. On average, position 2, 3, or 4, depending on who's searching. So density absolutely mattered here and made such a big difference in just a couple weeks. But let's take a peek at one of our top performing traffic drivers, our blog post all about conferences for entrepreneurs. This is our #1 driving blog post at the moment. And the keyword that drives the most traffic to this page, it gets about 600 clicks within the last 3 months, is high-end entrepreneurship events. And we don't use that keyword a single time in the post, not one. Yet we rank #1 for that keyword on Google. So what's the verdict here? Context and quality matter more than density. So keep that in mind. I don't want you to shove the keyword in places. You really need to understand the context and the quality of the post before you think about just plopping the keyword in as many times as you can. So on that note, let's go ahead and answer another common question based on the context of the post, right? What are the 4 different types of SEO keywords? First, did you even know that there were 4 types? This all comes down to what we just talked about, the context of the keyword. So the very first type of a keyword is an informational keyword. And these are the words that people use when they're looking to learn something. So informational is likely blog post keywords. Think of things like how to do this, step-by-step guides, what is this thing? Next, we have navigational keywords. So these are used when someone's trying to find a very specific website or a page. So for example, if someone's searching for the Duo On Air podcast, that's a navigational keyword. They're searching for this one thing and this page that's going to come up. And then we have transactional keywords. So these indicate that someone is ready to buy or take action. So in their search keyword, they'll use things like buy, discount, or coupon, which helps Google put them in this transactional category. And then finally, the very last keyword is called a commercial keyword. And these are used when someone is researching a product or a service before they're making a purchase. So they might be searching for reviews or a comparison of products or offerings. So think about these 4 different keywords: informational, navigational, transactional, and commercial. The context matters when you're choosing a keyword, because if you choose a keyword that is more transactional and you try to use it to write a blog post, you likely will not rank for it, because Google's going to be prioritizing product pages and shopping sections. So it's always wise that before you choose a keyword for your website, you Google it first, because this will help you understand how Google is understanding the context of that keyword. What's showing up on that page when you Google the keyword you want to use? Is it mostly blog posts? Is it mostly articles, sales pages, product pages? This will help you decide how to use the keyword yourself. Now, there are two more really big questions that we get asked all the time. How do I find SEO keywords? And what criteria makes up a good keyword? So those two questions are exactly what we are going to be covering in our masterclass this week, tomorrow and Wednesday. And the reason I'm not covering them here is because I want to show you. I want to show you on my computer how you find a good SEO keyword and what criteria makes it a good keyword. And I want you to be there. We're going to walk through clear step-by-step actions on how to find a good keyword no matter what you are writing or creating, whether it's a sales page, a blog post, your home page, your services page, a product description. We are going to break it down. So we're going to break down three different things. How to find a good keyword when you have no idea what to write about and you're sitting there staring at a blank cursor. How to find a good keyword when you kind of have some idea. And how to back into a keyword when you already know the topic you want to write. You're going to leave this class with actionable steps, confidence in choosing an SEO keyword. And I am so excited to show it to you visually and through my computer and have you guys all join us live. So please head on over to theduocollective.com/the-perfect-SEO keyword, or go ahead and DM us perfect keyword and we'll send you all the details. We'll be sure to put all of these details in the show notes as well so that you can quickly click on those, save your seat. We have a live class on Tuesday and Wednesday, and if you can't join us live, we will absolutely be sharing the replays. But you are going to want to join us live. Last time we ran a masterclass, the Q&A time was gold. We saved so much time to answer all of your questions. So if you have any specific burning questions about SEO, please go and ask them. Join, ask, please. Nothing is off limits. And there's also some extra special goodies for those of you that are joining us live. So we can't wait to see you there. Head over to duocollective.com/the-perfect-SEO keyword, and we will see you on Tuesday.
If you like this episode, please be sure to share it with a friend and subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes dropping every Monday. Plus, if you haven't already, please go ahead and leave us a review and don't hesitate to share any new episode ideas. We absolutely love hearing from you and creating this content for you. See you next week.